Hi guys, this is Daphne. Today I want to share with you some resistance training I do, and I use the Tabata method to get me over it. It's kind of fast and it's easy. High intensity training you all are probably familiar with, but Tabata is just one way of doing this high intensity training. I do a 12 minutes and 20-second total time for my Tabata, and I use the app on my phone, and it's pretty nice. I'm gonna show you the app. So the app, you can see it on my phone. It kind of looks like this, and I have it saved on my phone. You do 30 seconds of preparation, and it times it for you. You just set it up first, and it times it for you. So you can go on in the Google Play Store and look for Tabata timers. Tabata, I think it is, or Tabata timers, and it'll ask you how you want to do it. So you give yourself some preparation, and I give myself a 30-second preparation time, and that's needed. You can put on your gloves. You can take a sip of water, take some deep breaths, and get ready to get started. And then I do a series of 6 different moves, and I repeat that 4 times. So when I go into my details of my Tabata, it reads the preparation time is 30 seconds. The first cycle is 20 seconds, and then you give yourself 10 seconds to rest. And then you do your next move for 20 seconds and 10 seconds to rest. And you do that for 6 different moves, and then you repeat it. And what I like about this app is I put the sound on, and you can hear the bell actually moving, sounding, and it'll prepare you for your next move. And when you get finished, it gives you this congratulation horn, and you're like, yes, it is done. So what I'm going to do is show you the moves and go from there. Okay, so my first move that I'm going to show you today is called standing twist. So standing twist, basically, you're going to put your hands behind your head. Your stomach is tight for everything. Your knees are soft. Notice how I'm doing this. Okay? And you're just going to bring your knee up and your knee up. Now, you can make it harder if you want and try to touch that knee and touch that knee. Some people like to make it even harder than that and do a hop, 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 hop. So what is necessary is just a little twist. If it bothers your back, your knee can just go straight up. Notice I'm not twisting at all. So you're going to do this for 20 seconds, and then you're going to take a break. So it's called standing twist. Then the next move I do in my Tabata routine is I do push-ups. So I'm going to show you 3 different things. The first one is how I do military style push-up. The second one will be the modified version. And then the third thing is going to be a chair dip. And that will work your triceps, your pecs, your lats. And that's what we're trying to do. You want to always make sure you're relaxing your shoulders and your stomach is tight. So, first thing, military push-up. So you go down to the ground, and you're just going to take your legs out, your toes are curled under, arms are straight. Then you're just going to go down to the floor and back up. That's a military push-up. The modified push-up is you drop down to your knees. And now notice how my body is going down towards the floor. My feet are up, stomach is tight, go down, and you push up. Okay? That's a modified. The third one that I want to show you are the dips. Let me get my chair. So, going to do it for the side so you can see it. Dipped. Just sit on the edge of a chair. Scoot your butt off the chair. And you can keep your knees bent and you can dip down and up, down and up. Or you can make it a little bit more difficult and put your legs out and go down and up, down and up. So there's 3 different ways that you are working your pecs, you're working your triceps, you're working your lats, and you do get some work in your traps. So that's the second move of my Tabata. The third move in my Tabata routine after the push-ups are jumping jacks. All right, so I'm going to show you 2 different ways of doing, well, 3 different ways of doing some jumping jacks. The traditional jumping jacks are when you come out. Notice how my knees are softly landed. Okay, that's the first jumping jacks. The second is a modified jumping jack, one way, and that's when you just go heel comes down, toe is up, and then you do the other side. Heel, 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 heel. My arms are moving each time. If you want to make it a little bit more advanced, not more advanced, but there are some power jacks, or in fact, I'm not going to show you the power jacks. I'm just going to show you another modified version. That's when you bring your arms up, leg comes down, up, up, up. Arm is down, leg is up. Okay, so that's the jumping jacks. That's the third things that we do in the Tabata. The fourth move is a mountain climber. 2 different ways you can do a mountain climber, 3 different ways. You can do a standing mountain climber if you like. And that's when the knee comes up, your arm goes up like this. That's a standing mountain climber. Or you can go to the floor. You can do a plank position. Plank is when you go down on your elbows. Your legs come out. And then you're just going to bring your knee in. Like that. That's a mountain climber. Or, the one I like the most, when you come down, your palms of your hands are down on the floor. Bring your legs out. Then bring your knees in. And you're climbing. Your stomach is tight on this. It's great for your abs. Almost similar to a push-up. You're working your traps, your lats, and your triceps, and your pecs. So, that's a mountain climber. That's the fourth thing. After I do the mountain climber, I do what's called jump squats. Jump squats. So I'm going to show you 2 ways of doing it. So you can do a jump squat, or you can do what's called a squat raise. Okay, squat raise. So with the squat raise, I don't think you can see my feet. Well, you can see them a little bit now. Okay, let me show you the jump squats. So you kind of squat, then you jump. They call it jump squat. I call it squat jump. So squat, jump, squat, jump. Notice I'm touching down. If you can't touch down, that's fine. But you want to squat, then go up. If that's a little bit too much, just squat down, then come up with your arms all the way up, and come up on your toes, and you'll work your calves. So it's going to be squat down, raise up, squat down, raise up, go up, and make sure you squeeze your glutes as you're going up, because this is working your legs and it's working your glutes. If you have shoulder problems, you may not be able to go up as high with your arms, and that's okay. You can just go down, up, down, up, down, up. You can even go to your waist, but come up on your calves. So that's the fifth move. And the final move I do in my Tabata cycle is I do bent over row with my weights. So I'm going to show you my weights. Normally I have on my gloves. No gloves today. These are 10-pound weights. You can do 2-pound weights, 3-pound weights, 5-pound weights, 15-pound weights, 25-pound weights, whatever you can handle. So I'm going to show you this bent over row with the weights. Then I'm going to show you the bent over row with a band. Then I'm going to show you a bent over row without band or weights. So, show you from the side. Stomach is tight. You're in an angle. Drop your arms down in front of you. You're going to pull the weight back. See how the elbows coming back? So you bring the weights in and back. So that's a pull, that's a roll that way. You can also do a roll where the weight starts to the front and you rotate your wrist, bring the weights back. So it comes down, palms of the hands are together, you're going to twist it. See that rotation? Rotate. Rotate. Let me show you how it looks in the front. And this is with the rotation. So your palms come together, you rotate, come to your waist. Down, waist, down, waist. If you don't want to rotate, it's just down, pull it back, down, pull it back. Let the elbows lead the way. Let me show you how this looks with the band. We're going to have a whole lesson on the bands, how to do, and maybe I'll do a video on that. But with this band, you just step on the band, and this is just a medium-sized band, red. They have different colors and talk about the different strengths, but this is red band. With the roll, you're going to just bring it back, 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 and back. Now you can also turn your wrist, pull it back, same thing I did with the weights. Show you how it looks on the side. Same thing, you're just stepping on the band, back. Notice my elbows are still leading the way. You can turn the wrist, and that's really helpful for your shoulders when you turn your wrist. Okay. How do you do it without the bands and the weights? Same exact way. The palms are together, bring back, back, or rotate, rotate. Many people don't have weights or bands, and this is fine. When you do this, make a muscle, your bicep muscle. You want to work it and work it. Pull it back and back, okay? So that's 6 different things I showed you today. So you have the first one is a standing twist, or if it bothers your back, just knee lift, okay? You can do a hop if you want to do it more advanced. The next one was push-ups on the ground, or you can do the modified push-up or the dips. Then I showed you how to do the jumpy jacks. Remember, you can do traditional, or you can do modified, or you can bring your arms down to the legs. Leg up, arm down, leg up, arm down. After that, we did the mountain climber. Remember, you can do standing mountain climbers like that, or you can get on the ground, do the plank when your forearms are on the ground, legs are out, then you just bring your knees in. Or you can be like a push-up, bring your knees in. Then we did, after the mountain climbers, we did the jump squat, or squat jumps, remember that? Or if you can't jump, squat, raise, squat, raise. If it bothers your shoulders, squat to your waist, squat, but come up on your toes. And then finally, we did the rows. Without the weights, you just pull back. You can twist your arms. You can add the weights or the bands. That's Tabata. So I hope that you enjoyed that demonstration and that is helpful. I'm going to do around the Tabata right now in my next video, so stay tuned. In fact, I'm going to do 4 rounds, which will be 12 minutes and 20 seconds. Thanks. Remember, this is Daph. Follow me, DaphneBaines.com. You can get on our website, which is Getting in Shape After 40. And I'll have both of those things in my notes. So thanks for joining in. Have a wonderful day.